Okay. I have been behind the scenes panicking because I thought my audio died. So I've just been sitting here trying to figure out what's going on. Bonk command didn't work. So I actually had to go on my phone and redeem a freaking fart reverb myself just to test, and the alerts aren't working. Oh, great. You know what? I'm just gonna refresh everything. Ridley fan, thank you for the follow. Draxomori, also thank you for the follow. I'm still trying to figure out what's going wrong here. I apologize. Professional streamer alert. Wee woo, wee woo. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I swear I do have stuff planned. I just panic. Okay, so Stream Elements seems like it's working now. Don't know why it stopped working. But welcome in everyone. We are playing some Pale Beyond today. It's a game about an Arctic expedition gone horribly, horribly wrong. Great. Just freaking great. Now, my streams are not usually this scuffed, I swear. Hello, Cometa. Hi, welcome in. I'm dealing with scuff and panic, and we're just having fun here. Hello, Solus Mean. Hi, welcome in. Okay. I'm just going to assume everything's working now. So, last we left off in this game, our ship got stuck in the ice, and our captain deserted. Just disappeared one night. And no one can find him. So, for some reason, I was pressured by the chief science officer to tell the crew that he was dead. And I have yet to see the consequences of my actions, because we just had to abandon ship. Anyway, is that my boy Oscar the Grouch? Not quite. He's not as, leafy, so to speak. But with delete, no, here we go. So, did I end this week off, or do I still have stuff to do? I still have stuff to do, okay. Let's see if I can remember, the voices for everyone. Leafy the Grouch, then, yeah, that's me, Leafy the Grouch. Except I'm not Grouch. I'm just hyperactive, I swear. Oh, is the ship about to fall apart? Oh, the crew's gonna hate this. Oh, just the entire ship is gone. Well, what am I the captain of for? What am I the captain of now? Heads hang low amongst the crew. Lovely. Okay, so this is essentially like an Arctic survival kind of thing. Yeah, we're just starting off strong with the ship just dying. Sir, a bush did not just magically come to life and attack you. I was trying to think of a good meme song to go with that, but, yeah, no, living plant-based void anomaly, I like to call myself. Okay. All goes in, we stay alive. Really that simple? Wood stripped from the temperance. Yeesh. Jack Sparrow lost the ship and was still capped. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Cometa! Oh, that pun hurt. Oh, my soul. He really is ambushing. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Ask engineer. Yeah, I think I'll have to raise the heat around here. Well, first, let me take care of all the requests for today. Cometa, I'm gonna have to use that pun. You know I'm gonna have to use it. Captain, take a look at this. Before the ship sank, I was checking the cabins of, well, the missing crew. Seems they left behind a good amount of their belongings. A few good books and the like. Not much use for them now. I put them at the top of the list to burn for fuel. We can't do that. Yes, we can. We are in need as much fuel as we can we are in need as much. I love voices. We are in need we are in need of as much fuel as we can find, Belfort. You will need a good reason to preserve them. They aren't simply novels the missing crew brought with them for leisure. They left their journals behind, their diaries, logs of their life on the ship and before. This can't be burned. Captain, I request that I hold on to these journals to use in my report. I think the rest of the crew would appreciate their stories being preserved. I suppose the sailors would not take kindly to burning the remnants of their lost colleagues. Aye, but what else do we have? Not much else we can burn, is there? Ooh. Okay, quick context. This lady right here... Actually, I'm not even sure it's a lady, but this lady right here is a reporter. Like, the only civilian on this ship. And she's making, like... She's making a report, documenting our story and whatever. Slowly reading. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I do need to adjust a few settings, but honestly, I really like the way it is right now. But the question is, how much fuel are we talking? Because Hammond's right, we do need the fuel. Because I just used all of my wood on the furnace. And we got people freezing right now. Ooh. Problem. If this activates the fuel right away, it's gonna be a waste. Hmm. Ah, whatever. That won't be necessary. Kasha, keep the books for your report. Better find something better to burn then, Captain. We can't hold on to bloody well everything. Thank you, Captain. I'll ensure their story is told. We won't be able to do that if we freeze to death. Hi, Junior. Sure, I don't suppose you've been keeping track of the days? Of course I have. Well, you'll be pleased to know today is Imbolc. I am not aware of such an occasion. Not surprised you wouldn't recognize it. To us, it's a major holiday. Don't expect to ask the day off. No, Imbolc often comes with a traditional feast. I thought it might be good to hold one for the sailors' sake. Sir, are you high? Your wife said she caught you talking to a bus. But he was alive! He's right there! Sir, that's just a bush. Nice idea, but we can't spare... Ooh, honestly, I kinda need the morale light right now. I see no problem there. Treat them to a feast. Aye, I'll see to it. I'll make sure they have the best Imbolc feast they can. Okay. That's all the Cometa, thank you for the follow. So, oh great, we have more. Oh wait, no, that's just calling the crew for dinner. What are you guys talking about? Do you have any experience with cameras? Oh, but they can't be too complicated. Why, did you go and break yours? No, but I was wondering that if something did happen, you would at least have some parts to fix it. Aye, I should. Question is if I want to waste good parts on a bloody camera. Spare parts? You're hardly going to be wasting them. What more could some spare scrap be used for? You have no idea. Okay. First off, let me put these seals in here. Oh, that's not as much food as I would have liked. People are gonna starve. They're gonna get scurvy. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. Let's see what we can do out here. Because we definitely need to hunt. Y'all can see the dialogue, right? I made sure specifically to move my PNG tuber specifically to make the dialogue visible. I know I haven't been asking until now. These people don't starve and don't get too cold. You were already kind of behind on that part. Why is there a dog in the background? Because essentially right now we're sending sled dogs out into the snow to, we're sending sled dogs out to, blah, 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 blah. We're sending sled dogs out. That's it. That's it. Sled dogs. It's kind of a, Arctic... In fact, let's go pet the doggos. Pet the doggos. Here you go, boy. That is back. Oh, good boy. Like 25 seconds behind. Oh, Lord. Yeah, try refreshing, because I do notice that I dropped a lot of frames at some point. But it seems to be fine now. Okay. Medical tent. The med bay. You're freezing. Both of you have scurvy, but I have lemons for that. You're just demoralized. You're freezing, but I can fix that tomorrow. How can you be demoralized twice? Well, you got frostbite. I can't do nothing about your, demoralization. You'll refresh it again? Alright, good luck, good luck. Assign a crew for an interview. Yeah, let's get one of the engineers in on that. Actually, not one of the engineers. Let's get Warden on this. 10 seconds. That's pretty good considering my internet out here. I mean, it could be better, but it could also be much worse. Alright, oh yeah, the furnace. Raise the heat. Okay. That wasn't the guy. No, that wasn't the guy I left in there. Okay. The hoosh pot. Let's get a couple. Let's get a couple of limes and lemons in there. Heal scurvy. Do we have their meal? No special interaction for the Imbolg or whatever celebration. Ah, well. At the kennels, you spot a pair of dogs engaged in an aggressive conflict. Teeth bared and snarling, the two creatures snap at each other. Cordell is nowhere to be seen, but the kennel master's whip has been left aside, resting atop a crate. As you look on, the fight begins to intensify. I'll fetch her. You run to grab Cordo. You find her brewing the broth for the pack. She quickly returns to the kennels upon your word. The dogs are still snapping at each other once they arise. Cordo simply shakes her head and turns to you. You've nothing to be concerned with. At times, the dogs will merely go for the throat of another, but this is merely play. Dogs are inherently hierarchical creatures. They will fight for dominance, sometimes to the death, but these dogs are merely putting on a show of aggression for the others. A simple feed and they'll stop. Cordell turns back to her kennel before briefly turning her attention back to you. Regardless, thank you for informing me, Shaw. Alright. Wait, oh no! I wanted to talk to him. One crew member will become malnourished and one will become freezing. That's fine. No longer demoralized. Oh, their demoralization expired. I didn't realize they could do that. Six weeks to temperance camp. Oh Lord, what's happening? What's happening out here? Well, seems the crew adapted nicely. Was it a good round or a bad round? Honestly, all things considered, that was pretty good. I've only got 3 crew with stats effects as seen down here. And like 2 of them can be cured at the medical tent. and the third one I can cure elsewhere. The problem is food, because if we start starving, that's not good, you know? They're getting on with their jobs like clockwork. Feels like we're back on the open ocean again. They know this time we're in for the long haul. Well, I'll see to it they're keeping up the good work. And you see to it that they're entertained when their work is done. Aye. You're short on words, aren't you? Prefer to talk through your music, yeah? A sailor with the heart of a poet. Cool. I love him. Hang on, where is he? I can't talk to him yet. Okay. Captain's tent. Doggo! Roof! Should you not be with your master, dog? Please do not bother the captain. Apologies, Shaw. No doubt Stanbury smelled the scent of the latest catch on you. Latest catch? Some fish was added to the stores, I take it? Stanbury has quite the taste for it. Are you suggesting we feed it to the dogs? If you wish. I assure you they have enough to eat, though. I'm certain the pack would enjoy that, but we cannot allow them to grow spoiled. Come, Stanbury. Odd creatures. Hi, Cordell, welcome back. Captain, thank you for building some proper shelter for the dogs. I appreciate the assistance from the crew. Well, the dogs are an important factor in this expedition. I'm certain you and your kennel will pay us in kind. You need not worry about that, Mr. Templeton. Again, thank you, Shaw. Shaw, Shaw, got him at it, we need to settle with you. I don't see the problem here. Ducker was going through his personal belongings on the ship, and we found this. A tin of treats, biscuits, confectionaries, quite a lot. Oh, now I was hardly hiding them away. Just my own private selection. A gift from my grandmother before the expedition. Baked them herself. Oh, I understand you see these as your personal effects, and that was true at a point. But as it stands, food is food, and we need all we can. You cannot reasonably hoard it to yourself. They're hardly filling, they're just some biscuits. They're filling enough. Listen, now's not the time to keep something like that to yourself. Yeah. You know what? Hand in the tin. Alright. I understand. Times like this. I'm glad he understands, though. Because, good God, we need food! How much do these fish give me? 15. Oh, God, it causes malnutrition! Bro. Oh, that's awful. But I need the food. You know what? I'll stomach one for now. Okay, who all is demoralized? You. Malnourished. You get in because you're like both malnourished and freezing. And you get in there because you're freezing. Alright. Honestly, all around, we're still doing pretty good. Okay. Hopefully I can find something at least. Oh! Hunt the migrating crab-eater seals. Yo, let's go! I didn't know I could actually do this. Nice. Do I have enough for... I can do this as well! Let's go! I really didn't realize I could just directly hunt them. Okay, so I do need oh, yeah, ignore that. I do need research for the Emperor Penguins, so I think I will send a scientist. Actually, no, I'll need 3 scientists for that one. So I'm just gonna use the rest of the dogs on a scouting mission. Ooh, let's go! Let's freaking go! Wait, can I not go out without 4? Or can I not go out without a scout? I probably just can't go out without a scout. That sucks. Oh wait, no, I don't have enough dogs, that's why. Never mind. I suppose the rest of the crew can find something to do. Or have their meal. Alright. I'm gonna call it a night, see you for breakfast. Oh, okay. You ever get the feeling you're being watched, Shaw? Couldn't shake the feeling there was a pair of eyes on me while I was working back there. Isolation might be getting to you, Hammond. Aye, probably. All the more reason to get off this bloody rock. Reading, Mr. Templeton? Yes, though it's difficult to find light. Do those your age still read, or has intellectualism passed us by? Well, I haven't read chilling horror like yourself. Is that a collection, Mr. Templeton? It is a good read nonetheless. Oh yeah, I can still talk to you. Captain, if you find yourself stricken with boredom, I do have a book I would recommend. A textbook on the different classes of wildflowers. The topic is more interesting than it may seem, I assure you. Is it a topic that fascinates you? Well, it is my area of expertise. The building next to my kennels would often play music on a phonograph. I would hear it through the open window, for months on end, as I would hear it as I worked. Over time, I had grown used to it. You miss it? To an extent. More so, I miss the routine. Are there many flowers around? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see any. He did say if I was bored, though, so, like... I mean, surely we can find something around here. Like this spot over here is blackened or something. Maybe that's fresh land. Yeah, that's our destination over there. We're stuck in the middle of the ice. Barely taste any of these fucking cigs. You mentioned before. Brand are they anyway? Apparaton. Same group who tins those peaches. Yeah, they're shite. At least there's plenty of it. Rather there wasn't. You'd rather be craving at a time like this. No, it's not. It's just... I don't know. What do they know about tobacco? Fair point. Kirk, my boy! Evening, Shaw! I've been thinking about our pay once we return to land lately. Ha! Don't mistake me for the avaricious sort, but I do have expenses to pay. Before we departed, I received a letter from one of my daughters, asking to cover the costs of her stage school. It would be a shame to promise her luxury only to retract it, don't you think? Wasn't aware you had a daughter, Kurt. 2, in fact. Both with the first wife. Oh, this is the one with the old gruff voice. Never mind, he's not talking to me. Okay, is there anything else my crew can do? I don't think there's anything else my crew can do at the moment. I mean, that's manageable, but at the same time... that's awful. Oh, 2 Johns is freezing as well. Yorick the third. Okay, now this is bad. So much freezing. I mean, to be fair, it's probably cold out there. Days are getting darker, Captain. Crew's been asking about using more oil to fuel the lamps. I told them to piss off, but I figured I should ask you. Lamplight is not an unreasonable request. That's oil. That oil's for the boiler. It's more important than making dinner brighter. It also makes it easier to do their work, Mr. Hammond. Alright, well, it's the captain's decision. I mean, I kinda need that oil. I'll make do with what they have. Furnace comes first. I thought so. Now I can tell them it's Captain orders if they come sniffing around again. Captain Templeton, I won't keep you both long. After dinner, we should have a discussion about the future direction of this group. I suppose we should consider moving camp closer to the direction of rescue. Indeed. As for when that should be, well, we'll talk later. Very well. Honestly, it's pretty tame, all things considered. I mean, last stream we dealt with the whole, you know, ship sinking. And that was definitely drama upon drama. And the captain going missing. Can't forget that the captain's missing because apparently legal stuff exists. And I'm technically, legally, not captain. But everyone just calls me captain. Yeah, I'm an illegal captain. What are you gonna do to me, huh? Are you going to sue me? With what lawyer? Ha ha ha! We have fun around here. Okay, what exactly do I have? Honestly, that's worth it. I don't know what them flares do, but it's worth it. Okay. Both of my scouts are freezing. I'll command them to rest. Oh wait, I still have a map to go to. Shoot. Okay, I'm sending all 3 scientists on this expedition. That way they can get their extra research or whatever. More fishing spots. I can only be a scout. You have some laundry to do? Alright, alright. Have fun. Hopefully these emperor penguins will actually do something for us. I'm not gonna waste it on a half-baked mission. Alright. Have their meals another day. Oh. Yeah, you needed to talk to me. You wish to speak with us, Kurt? Indeed I did. Have you noticed anything about the ground beneath our feet, Captain? It's not about to give way, is it? Not immediately, no. We're looking at the early stages of this ice breaking apart. We don't want to join the dear old temperates. We'll need to be moving out within the week. Is that so? If we start packing up from tomorrow, we'll be safe to move on at the beginning of the next week. Any longer than that, and we'll be dipping our toes in the water. Well, it is inevitable that we should keep constant movement. Even ignoring the changing ice, our rescue vessel will not be searching for us here. Get the word out, then? We leave in a week. I will, Captain. Stay as death, and we're moving on. Thank you, Kurt. Have a good evening, Templeton. Captain. We'll have to move the camp within the coming week. Aye. We wait around here any longer, we'll be swallowed up. Captain Shaw has been cautious. We are still set to match the arrival of rescue. Aye. Let's not waste any more bloody time. This boiler can't last forever. Evening, Captain. Have you been reading that textbook? I understand if you do not have the free time. I haven't found the time yet. Shame. Though perhaps a lack of free time should be seen as a positive. Productivity will stave off boredom more so than luxury. One of Templeton's team tried to talk to me while I was working. They were going on and on about their spouse or something. Ended up telling them to fuck off. I think they got the message. You have full permission to do so anytime your work is interrupted. Didn't need permission, but I knew you'd understand. Evening, Captain. There was a song that I found itself stuck in my head earlier. Dogs were pleased when I began humming it. I fear I may have to make it a habit. An aspiring singer, are you? Certainly not. Do not hold any presumptions on my ability to make a tune. Doctor, you seem worse for wear this evening. Sorry, I've not had much sleep lately. Something disturbing your rest? Just some bad dreams. A shame, a shame. Get some rest early, Arthur. I'll inform you if an emergency arises. Oh, thank you, Kurt. You can thank me with a good night's sleep. It's rather morbid, Shaw, but our last conversation had me wondering about these children of mine. Specifically, I wondered on whether I'd ever see them again. Not something you should imagine, I know, but that threat always exists on these expeditions. I know I signed on knowing that. Are you close with your children? Not too all. Not as close as I should be. Even the youngest is grown now, Shaw. My time to be a parent came and went. I chose the ice. Okay. Do I have anything else to burn? To burn some fish. Nice. Okay. That's it for the week. The week then. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to take away some food. Okay, wait, cavity became freezing twice. Let's go. That's actually good. Right, we're leaving. After a hard morning dragging the boats, the crew come across the deeper snow ahead. Captain, the snow on the ice is getting deeper. We need to find a better path before dragging the whole crew through it. I'll be happy to take up the reins. Best we leave that to one of your scouts, Mr. Darling. The ice behind us is encroaching. We needn't lag behind a man with a cane. Your limp isn't that bad, Templeton. It's bad enough. Time is of the essence. Very well. Can't go wrong with my team anyway. Any one of them are capable of finding the path through the ice. Captain, if you want to judge your course yourself, you should go ahead with them. Ill-advised. We don't know what lies ahead. Best not to take any unnecessary risks. I kinda want to go ahead. No, Kurt is right. I should head with them. York the Third, you're with me. Let's go. You and York the Third trudge your way further ahead, keeping an eye out for dips in the snow that could damage the boats. It isn't long before you both hear a sound from ahead, where the ice is thinner. Huh? The eggshell surface of the floes erupt, revealing a large, slimy creature, mouth agape with files of razor-sharp teeth, expectant. Leopard seal! Haha! Bolt-action rifle, baby. Beast continues unhindered. Fear mixes with the snow, freezing Yorick III in place. Coyote Bard, thank you for the follow. Hang on, how far are they from us? The animal is gaining speed, closing the distance. Fire! Crack the rifle and the bullet flies, piercing the flesh of the sea leopard, but the beast continues to charge despite its injuries. There's now yards between Yorick III and the beast. Reload! The animal charges into Yorick III. No! The shot connects. Oh. Woo! You're at work lurking, but you want to drop by. Thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. Inches from York III. Shaken, but alive. Harvest it for food! It takes 2 sledding teams to drag the creature onto stabilized. After processing and packing this leopard's meat, a trove of undigested fish is found inside of its stomach cavity. Feed the fish to the dogs. Cordell claims their digestive systems. Yeah. Glad I didn't wait too long. That could have been bad. Captain Shaw, personal log. A new camp has been erected on the ice floe. The prospect of land is still far off from here. Temperance went under, finally consumed by the ice. With Temperance comes safety. The promise that when the time comes, one would find themselves sailing back should the ice free itself. That hope has fled. dragged deep beneath the ice, not to be seen again. Seems we're trapped here. The crew were ambushed by a leopard seal whilst moving camp. It was fortunate that all managed to escape with their lives. It was quick thinking and the appropriate resources that won out the day for the crew. That vigilance is to be kept up at all times, lest the crew meet with a true disaster. That leopard seal was but a warning of the dangers on the rest of the ice. By all estimates, it appears that summer has arrived on the ice, a prime occasion for hunting and a comparable respite from the truly freezing temperatures, worst of which are yet to come. The arrival of summer comes the promise of winter. The long night winter will prove the greatest challenge to the crew, lest they be torn apart by unlivable temperatures, a lack of food, and the harsh cutting blizzards yet to come. You're back, what did you miss? You missed a lot! So, apparently the ice is melting, and we had to move camp to, somewhere else, so that, like, the Temperance didn't drag us down with her. And we got attacked by a leopard seal on our way there. So, my scout almost died. Yeah, you missed a lot. Hang on. The crew were ambushed by a leopard seal whilst moving camp. It was fortunate that all managed to escape with their lives. It was quick thinking and the appropriate resources that won out the day for the crew. That vigilance is to be kept up at all times. So, like, I had gotten myself a gun from, Bad Time to Leave. Honestly, it's not your fault. Like, all of this happened while you were doing laundry. Like, Kurt brought up the, what's it called? Brought up the idea of moving camp, and we moved camp, and we got attacked by a leopard seal, all within, like, the 5 minutes that you were gone. Tracks were found in the snow. A frozen coat. Proof that, if nothing else, Hunt and his group were able to survive beyond the boiler incident aboard the Temperance. Whispers abound amongst the crew. The initial announcement of Rufus Hunt's demise had been called into question. Yeah, no, I get it, right? Wording is hard. I'm just teasing. Too late to raise concerns now. The crew may whisper, but Rufus Hunt is a dead man. Who made it this far means little. The likelihood of Hunt and the deserter's survival remains remarkably slim. Regardless of what the crew has seen, there is no doubt in one's mind that Hunt has already perished. Hunt was our old captain, by the way. The one that is the legal captain. Okay, let's see. The dogs have been on edge since that creature attacked. They prefer to be the hunters on the ice. Let us hope we never see a repeat of this situation.
Captain? Close one yesterday, wasn't it? Let's hope there aren't any more beasties looking to make a dinner of us.
The beast was quite the specimen. Wonder if we'll encounter another creature of it. Oh yeah, everyone's talking about the sea leopard. Speaking of which... Yum, yum! Fearsome predator attacked your crew. Eating it now has a sense of justice. A great source of blubber. Cures demoralization, huh? Interesting. I might have to save that. course, pet the dogs. Pet the doggo. You have to pet the doggos. Okay. Doggo, yes, the doggos are the heart of this camp. They really are, though. Like, literally without the doggos, I would not have anything going for me. Like, the doggos are the lifeblood of this camp. Okay, where are we? Bruh, we haven't moved at all. No, wait, the ice moved underneath us. So technically we're closer. But that also means I have to do scouting again. Hang on, let's just send the regular crew out for this. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, wait, no, I clicked the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, wait, no, I have only 2 dogs. Ah! Whatever, I have plenty of food right now. Oh, right, requests. Captain. This territory of ice we find ourselves, it would seem we have our pick of the litter. The ice is teeming with life. Life that has never encountered our like in the past. We'll be able to hunt to our heart's content. It would seem wise to spend a good deal of time here. It would seem that way. However, we will not be able to stay here forever. Kurt has left me his assessment on the coming dangers. The ice is not stable. Put simply, we have the dead ice encroaching behind us, and the risk of a pressure ridge bubbling up and forming ahead of us. We cannot stay for too long lest we find ourselves trapped here. Still, that is a worry for another time. For now, our main concern is the crew. What of the crew? Your time as captain of this expedition has surpassed that of Captain Hunt. But that is not the case in the eyes of all. Sailor loyalty runs deep in their veins. Take the Stoke brothers, for instance. They voted against you. They still speak of Hunt as the captain, and refuse that moniker on you. Every song that Elder One plays on his accordion, they are traditional songs of the Seafolk. His loyalty to Hunt is clear as day. I would be careful around those two. All that is needed is one insubordinate with enough pull to lead the crew astray. Duly noted, Templeton. I will be careful. Simply stating what we should be looking out for. Regardless, you have some requests to deal with. They're waiting outside. Captain Shaw. There he is, teeming with life. Naive life, at that. These creatures never seen humans before. They do not even know to run. Some will even approach out of curiosity. In my opinion, we should be engaging in his hunts as often as possible as we can. Agreed. Thank you, Kodo. Well, despite it all, we've managed to land ourselves a hefty piece of meat. Leopard seal. And the fish in its belly. It's up to you how we prepare it, Shaw. Feasting on the thing would be nice. We shouldn't be wasting meat. Let's save the seal meat until it's needed. Crew would be disappointed to hear that, Shaw. They had their hopes on tearing into the damn thing. Captain, I have this bottle of wine in my personal stores. My wife and I had planned to enjoy it on our trip home, but it seems that's much further out than we first believed. So we thought, why not share it with the crew? Bring in the new camp proper. An excellent idea. Thank you. Agreed. A little drink will help raise the spirits. Pardon the pun. raise the spirits. Get it? Because alcohol is a spirit? I don't know. Are you just waking now? Couldn't sleep. Scared of an old sea attack, eh? Aye. Well, at least you're honest about it. Yeah, true. At least he's honest about it. I still hate that we don't have a lot of fuel for the furnace. Oh wow, we've got a lot of people to listen to. Well, heard the photographer call my songs poetry earlier. Never thought about being a poet. Not even right. Music poetry is similar. You can see the comparison, can't you? Oh, so. Didn't like it. Do I pretend... Wait, do I pretend or not to laugh, or did I not? That is the question. Truly, yeah, that is the question. Lost in thought? Our encounter with the wildlife has left me rather perturbed. We can only be thankful that none were harmed. Indeed. Honestly, I am super glad I got that gun on the ship. You look a bit shaken, Chief. Worried about another attack from some beastie.
Aye, more worried about one of them getting onto this boiler. If it's wrecked, then we're done for. Think we should have overnight?
Think we should have overnight watch then?
I'll handle that.
An actual goober! Real! Thank you for the follow. It's the real actual goober. I overheard some of the crew talking about how they missed proper food back on this land. Ungrateful bastards should have smacked them. What's good? This game is good. I'm like, even though it's slow paced, I do like where it's going. Can't blame him though. We've been out here quite a while. You don't miss the land, do you? Not at all. I'm no attaching it there. Salt born, more than most. For me, the sea I miss. Yeah. Oh God, what are these guys talking about? Make our way to the main camp, approaching Kurt as he speaks to Nutley. Well, it's not that I find use in it. I understand. I know the struggles of having so much pressure on you at a young age. So, you're saying you were nervous when you were my age? No, of course not. I was a 6'5" Hawkeye and Roby. But of course I can empathize. You approach and you notice Kasha following close behind you. A few steps back with some hesitation. Kurt's eyes catch you and he calls both of you over. Ah, Captain Shaw. I was just helping our good doctor. Our first trip out on the ice has left him shaking. I'm set to calm his spirits. It'll take more than a pep talk to set Nutley straight. Yeah, that's true, but you haven't spoken to Gosh before. Well, there was no need to say that, Captain. Oh, is that so? Kurt's he puffs his chest out in confidence, happy to hear of a fan. Well, fan sounds childish. I've simply followed your career for a long time. Ah, no need to be modest. I've encountered many a fan in my time. I must explain your habit of snapping photos of myself from a distance. Kasha shakes her head. That's not it. Your stature simply makes for more impactful images. It's the same with Nutley and his constant look of abject terror. That makes for good photos. They look amazing. It's great work. Keep it up. Thank you? Oh, I love Nutley. He's such a wuss. Let us not sell our good doctor short. I'm sure with time he'll feature in images with stature rivaling my own. Nutley stares at the floor. I probably don't have it in me, not compared to the rest of the crew. The rest? Yes, I look at someone like Hammond rescuing the boiler, how Kasha covered the plagues in the streets, and you, with your famous expeditions. What do I have? Kasha steps forward in the conversation. Is that some kind of jape? You're a doctor. You perform surgery. That's brave enough as it is. Oh, thank you.
You're a trained surgeon. None of the rest of us can say that.
True, Nutley. You're a valuable part of the crew. Am I? Right, yes, I am. Thank you, Captain Shaw.
Aye, we're doing a good job of pulling our weight around here.
Nutley returns to his tent, and Kurt begins to share stories by the campsite with Kasha. The young journalist is keenly taking notes. It was definitely Joe's coat we found, wasn't it?
You're thinking they're all still out there?
Wouldn't be surprised. Hunt's tough enough for an old man.
We don't know how long the jackal was there. Don't get your hopes up.
Captain, tell them not to get carried away. They're gone. Don't get carried away in fantasy. See? Ah, that jacket means something. But me Joe froze to death. Well, don't you have a sunny disposition? Being realistic. Alright, let's talk to Grimley. Never mind. He's not talking. Shaw, it has been quite some time since we met. When I first met you at the docks, I found it difficult to read you. Are your thoughts different now? Remains to be seen, does it not? I can say that I did not see this turn of events ahead of us.
Worked with a lot of captains in my time. Half of them don't know their arse from their elbows. You're different from most of them.
Have you ever worked for a good one?
No. You want to change that, you're more than welcome.
I don't think I'm going to change that, sadly. Come, Josephine, in my flying machine. Apologies. Tune has not left my head in weeks. At the very least, I found a manner to which to calm the pack. You can make a request to Grimley. I'm sure he could learn the song. Perhaps, but no. I would not intrude upon their nightly entertainment. I am certain it is not something the crew would much care for. Of course. Wait for it. Pet the doggo. Pet the doggo. Pet the doggo. You're not married, are you, Shaw? Take it from me, if you ever find yourself wedded, never as easy as it looks. What brought this on? Late evenings on the ice grant you quite a lot to look back on. I've had a long life to look back on, Shaw. Yes, the doggos are real. Okay. Yeah, I'll assign those two to keep the boiler heated. Captain, on evenings like this, my good friend Caroline and I would often play chess by the fireside. Makes me wish that I brought a board with me. It would have made it for some light entertainment. I haven't spoken to her in a long time. I really need to, would have enjoyed the game myself. Indeed, well, we can't turn back time, Captain. We'll just have to make do with what we have. Perhaps Mr. Templeton brought something along? He seems like the jigsaw puzzle sort. Evening. I found some old trinkets in my luggage. To a play I planned to see before we depart. Unfortunately, it was delayed due to several incidents. People were beginning to say the production was cursed. I never believed in curses, but after this expedition, well... You're a man of science, Doctor. Try not to give in to baseless superstition. Ouch. I suppose that line of thinking is... What is my... whatever. Okay. Just imagine jigsaw puzzle in the snow. In the snow and the wind. That would be ridiculous. But at the same time, I'd like to see the crew, like, try to figure out their way around a Rubik's Cube. Like, I can imagine, like, half of them giving up on it before someone, like... I don't know... Imagine if the one-armed guy solves the Rubik's Cube. That would be hilarious. Alright. I think it's time to end the evening. Oh, he would definitely, yeah. Yeah. That's fun. Everyone would be like, how? How did you do that, such a thing? Oh, God. Fuel is getting extremely bad. Mainly because freaking temperature keeps lowering. Jesus! Stop! It's at 41! Week 13. If I recall correctly, I have to survive 35 weeks. 35 weeks! Good God! You approach Hammond at the boiler.
Morning. Starting to miss that ship. I've got some spare time on my hands now. First time for anything.
Congratulations.
Spare time's a poison. You want to avoid it when you can.
That's a lot. Yeah, but to be fair, like, another... You don't eat, like, hang on. You don't just have to get a ship all the way from here to here, but you also you have to get an icebreaker, specifically, from here to here. That's rough. Oh, I'm not accusing you of anything.
Then why do you keep launching questions at me? I told you on the ship, the engineering was impeccable.
Then why did we sink, Hammond? Why am I sentenced to the ice?
I have more important things to be getting on with, Templeton.
I just need to know what happened to the Temperance. You must have miscalculated. Let's stop and turn to you. Captain, good of you to join us.
Templeton was just interrogating me.
Not an interrogation. We all have questions here, Mr. Hammond. You must have questions of your own, Hammond.
Aye, too right, I bloody do. Does Shaw not even know who the benefactor is?
Templeton looks between the two of you and considers the moment. The scientist scans the room before moving to pick up a food tin from the corner. He lifts the tin and throws it toward you. Apperton? Really? 10 fresh peaches. You've been holding out on me. 2 wounded, 3 days of hunger. You serious? That's who's paying for this.
We might, right? We might die in the middle of fucking nowhere for a tin food company, Shaw.
They have additional investments. I've known smugglers to swear by these tins at sea. It's no matter anyway. The money is good. This changes nothing about the mission. The mission is still our survival, not money. Of course, but I'm certain you would appreciate handsome pay as reward for said survival. The two men observe each other. Are we all in agreement, Captain?
Aye, but how?
Hammond exits. The tinning company, Huh. Interesting. Oh, we got a lot of people today. Oh, I did a stock on our current food after leaving the temperance camp. We're burning through our food stores at a fair rate. Luckily, game is in abundance here. It should not be difficult to stockpile further food resources. For the time being, yes, but winter is approaching fast, and with it, the game will start to dry up. We need to make the most of our time here if we're going to survive the winter. What is your estimate, Mr. Stoke? It's hard to say, but we only need enough to last us 12 weeks. 12 weeks! And that's at a bare minimum, assuming the tightest rations possible during winter. Understood. Thank you, Junior. Jesus. Captain, we have a great opportunity to increase our food stores by a considerable degree. We mustn't consider the encroaching winter. What do you mean winter is approaching fast? There's 24/7 winter? Plot twist. This is summer. According to the game, this is summer. I cannot imagine how awful winter is going to be. Like, good God. Yeah, this is summer vacation. Oh, God. We must consider the encroaching winter. We do not have enough to last the winter. Survival is just not. Ah, Captain. The sunlight won't last forever, you know. No time like the present to play a game of rugby. A game with the crew. That's what you're suggesting. Why not? Keeps the spirits high and the blood pumping. And an active crew is a healthy crew. A simple game always did wonder on my old expeditions. Yeah, sure, I'll take a few. Oh, sure to be a lark. Chances like this don't come often, Captain. Oh, that is something. Crew going to one of those interviews. The photographer all shaking. They're always feeling better when they come out. It seems speaking with Belfort helps alleviate some of their stress and trauma. I should. Well, Captain, we should continue to send any shaking crew her way. Ah, Captain, pleased to say I have quite the headache this morning. The crew greatly appreciated the wine. Only a shame that we'll have to wait until we're back on land for more. A grand celebration for our return home is in order. Well, now we concern ourselves with getting home. Let's not celebrate early. Of course, still, good time to be had. At least I'm Captain, perhaps you have noticed some discontent among the crew. Sideways glances and the like. Yes, why? You may thank the Elder Stoke for that. Perhaps you should listen to what he's been playing as of late for the crew. Songs of disrespect. He seems to intend to sow distrust for you among the crew. He's becoming a problem. I feel I should make peace with the man somehow. I feel you will have a difficult time, Captain. Stoke seems to have dug in his heels. You will need to find some way to appease him. Either that, or remove his accordion from the equation. I have to hear these songs for myself first. Very well. Hear them for yourself. Honestly, I think I'm going to have to... but that's so much food, though. Hang on. Get both my engineers on raising the heat. We got someone with scurvy, right? One of you. Yeah, you're malnourished. You've got scurvy. Rest. Yeah, we're healing. Honestly, huge blaze. Okay. First off, we send our scientists for more research. Then we send our sailors for more food stocks. I wish I would have saved someone. Ah, whatever. You get in there with them. And someone else can explore out here. Ooh, more! Yes, nice, cool. Okay. Alright. Return home. I think that's all she wrote for the week. Oh, right, I have to listen to the songs. Oh, I have a lot of people to talk to. Hey. You notice the sailors are still seated around the campfire, listening with rapt attention as Grimmy plays on his accordion. As he continues to play, the crew join in on the song.
Captain has a frozen never tells which way is south. Hardly tells their arse from mouth. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits. We eat out of their hands. We eat out of their hands. Captain Hunts could take a ship further than his fingertip. Captain Shaw can't move a pace. What a waste of hauling space. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits. We eat out of their hands. We eat out of their hands.
That's heartwarming. Yeah, I mean, it's a cute song, but at the same time, like, I don't appreciate being made fun of. Is it gonna loop? Doesn't sound like it. I'll let them. I think I will, but I do need to have a talk. Chaos Kuma, thank you for the follow. I think I will have a talk with them. Normally, may we speak private?
No.
I think it would be best if we did.
No. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of the crew.
I'm not going to smash the accordion. Forget it then. Carry on being childish. Step back, returning to business as the crew returns to their own. Honestly, that could have gone worse. But I'm not gonna deprive them of their entertainment. I mean, sure, they're taking the piss with it, but Aunt had a musician on his crew when I was a small one. Learned how to make and play the accordion from them. Then, they just left. Always wonder what happened to him. But it didn't go well either. Yeah, it didn't go well either, but... I honestly kind of want to laugh it off, load the save and just laugh it off, but because I mean they're just having fun, but at the same time, all this talk of Captain Hunt, who could potentially still be alive, wearing on me soul. Suppose you married them, did you? I had the music. Do what I wanted to do right then. Hang on, is there a way I can check out the loyalty of my crew? Ah. Here we are. Good God. That's a lot of loyalty that I have to get him on my side. Good Lord. I don't have her on my side yet? I really thought I would have at this point. Hammond is barely loyal to me. I should probably check up on him.
Evening. A rescue ship better be coming. Don't trust the benefactor to follow through.
Haven't you worked with them before?
Aye, and they paid me well when all was right. They've always been the type to wear their purse before anything.
You know, I used to be much taller than Grimly when we were growing up. It would piss him off something fierce being the older brother. Even Hunt would poke fun. Don't know why I'm remembering that now, though. Sure, you're happy to have something over him. You make me sound so malicious, Shaw. And, well, I was. You had me there. Okay. Captain, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm starting to miss being on proper land. Growing used to the ice myself. Novelty's worn for me. Still, a lot of bad memories back on land. Grimly is hard to get, like, Jesus Christ. Like, he barely ever talks. And, like, I need maximum crew friendship with him.
You've been out here too long.
Miss the sea. Just don't feel right on solid ice. Captain Hunt would tell me to suck it off if we were here. I feel the same. Ice is no home. Great. The sooner we get off the ice, the better. Let's see how much that got him up. Barely anything. Good God, this man is something else. Captain, you needn't call me here so frequently. I received your updates each day. You should focus on the crew, on your own rest. You seem hesitant to share, Templeton. Why is that? I did not expect an analysis, Captain. My personal life is nothing to concern yourself with. I don't know, man. It's so good to have some music with you dinner, is it not? I suppose we should take what's given to us. I intended to bring a phonograph, but there was no space among my equipment. A shame, but I quite enjoy what we have now. I need to speak to... Have you ever attended the theatre, Captain? It is a luxury I have not indulged in quite some time. A good 10 years, at least. I've seen a few plays in my time, yes. That is good to know. Perhaps we can trade experiences at some time. Enjoy the craft of the theatre. It's quite the escape, Captain. Maybe some dating sim. Give him a flower. Okay, and where do you suggest I get a flower? From where do you suggest I get a flower? Because I don't see any around here. Cotton? Have any children of your own? No, none. Think so. Most of the crew just don't know what it's like. Use the knowledge of the book. Oh, right, the textbook that, do I actually have it in my inventory? Research, camera, accordion. I don't. Darn. Alright. Yeah, everyone's, got something to do tonight. Good God, that's literally half the crew. My God. Please stop the freezing. Oh God. Only so much I can do.
Morning, Captain. I think I'm gonna miss the summer when he leaves us.
Never took you for a summer man, Hammond.
I'm not. Winter means colder. Colder means having to waste more fuel on this bloody thing. Not looking forward to that, let me tell you.
Speaking of which, engineers, you get in there and you stop us from freezing to death. I guess I'll use my last flare and some extra fish to fuel the furnace. You know what? I think I will. Feed the hoosh. Yeah, thank God some healing, but it ain't enough. Captain, Kurt's game of rugby was a rousing success. Everyone was eager to get involved. Even yourself, Doctor, you don't seem the sort. I'm not, but Kurt did drag me into it. I was tackled fairly hard, and I'm still feeling it, to be honest. Not alone. I'm not surprised there was much roughhousing involved. Still, everyone had a great time despite the multitude of aches and pains. If you'll excuse me, I need to lie down now. I'm telling you, you're jumping the gun here.
And I'm telling you, you're out of your bloody mind.
Gentlemen, what seems to be the issue here? Apologies for bursting in like this, but
Winter's on its way. We need to hunker down as soon as possible. We want to survive the cold. We want to set up the camp to be set up for the winter in 2 weeks.
And you disagree with this, Kurt? You want protection from the elements, I understand. But I know just how long the winter can last. We haven't stockpiled enough food. We'll starve to death waiting for the weather to clear. So you suggest a longer hunting period? Much longer. 5 weeks if we can.
5 bloody weeks? Winter will have hit by then, are you mad? We have enough to live off. 2 weeks is all we need.
I'm sorry, but have you been on the ice before? You talk like you have.
Don't need the experience to have common bloody sense, do I?
Men, calm down. There's no reason to turn this agreement personal. Summer, then 2 weeks later, winter. Hang on. I think it's 5 weeks so far that we've been here. In this camp. So, no, 4 weeks we've been in the camp. Plus 2, that's 6 weeks, month and a half. I mean, maybe it's longer, but I don't actually know. I'm not a scientist. I'll have to think this over. Both make good points.
You can't sit on this, Captain. You have to decide.
Can't afford to be hesitant. Enough, both of you. Captain Shaw will think the matter over. I trust the captain's choice. Perhaps 2 weeks from now, circumstances will change. We will see. Now, if you'll both carry on with your work...
Fine.
Okay, I trust you, Captain. Captain, a suggestion. The ice at this camp seems stable enough that we could conceivably drill a hole through it. For what purpose? Ice fishing. I understand the crew are quite adept at the pastime. And improve a pathway to get more... Yes, 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 yes! Get me more fish! Fish! Certainly, I'll science recruit to that matter. Thank you, Captain. I'll direct them in their dunes. Perhaps we will catch something worth our while. 1.5 months is fair. Yeah, for the Arctic, yeah. That earlier debate between Mr. Hammond and Mr. Darling was quite worrying. If our navigator and our engineer are at odds, a divide will form amongst the crew. Neither endearing. Cause for concern, no doubt. This crew is like the body. Each organ must be working in tandem if we are to survive. Have I gotten the engineers? I already have. I'm gonna have to spend extra if I want people to survive. Dang. I screwed up. Perhaps, wait, no, but they're all gonna progress to frostbite. And then I'll be screwed. Warm one today, relatively speaking. I never understood how we could grow so used to the cold. I can't even handle proper summer back home these days. Ah! An island summer might be just what I need when this is done. Okay. We have enough. Hunt them down. I need more research for that. Okay. Oh boy! I'm not gonna. Fish. Penguins. Okay. We've got plenty of available stuff. We have their meal, yada yada. Captain approaches you, speaking to you in a hushed tone. Captain, do you hear this? This has gone on long enough, don't you think? You mean, this will continue until you put a stop to it. Your leadership is in question. You have to act. I have elected to leave Grimly be. Please respect that, Captain. Very well. You won't do something, I will. No! Mr. Glossley, return to your post immediately. The old man catches himself before returning to his tent in shame.
Problem?
Good song. What's it about?
What?
What is the song about? Who will sailors stay watching the confrontation?
Did Shaw set you up to this?
Just tell me, Mr. Stoke, what is that song about?
Piss off.
So you won't tell me? Grimly reaches forward and grabs Templeton stiffly by the collar.
I said, piss off.
Templeton, I told you to leave Grimly be. Sowing seeds of mutiny is not something that can be left be. Grimly releases his grip on Templeton's collar.
Sounds like you're the one disobeying orders.
That was the wrong voice, but whatever. You'll excuse me. Templeton slinks off to his tent and the crowd disperses. On a ship with Grimly and Hunt, to be honest, that's all I ever known. Half my earliest memories are that. When this is over, not sure what to do. You served on a ship that young? Wasn't much else to do back then. Grimly and I didn't have many options. Hunt gave us one.
crewmate just asked me if the dogs could serve as emergency fuel. Don't think they were serious, but I had a bloody good laugh imagining the kennel master's face if we suggested it.
Sure, you tell Cordell I'll watch. Kasha will work on your obituary.
Ah, you're a funny one now, are you? Pretty sure it's the captain's job to pass on that message. You should try it.
Oh, what are they talking about? How my favorite crew members, Lady Cordell. Tired. They need the rest. They need their rest. I won't disturb them then. You know, you should treat them more often. They receive all the treats they need, I assure you. Hang on. What's over here? Oh, are you ice fishing? Yes. Are you interested? My father would take me fishing quite often. I have some experience. Of course, it's a different story on the ice. Feel free to take the reins, Doctor. Oh, thank you. Perhaps a bit later. Captain, something occurs to me. I know startlingly little of your life. You have invited me here several times now, and I have given little thought into asking about your own affairs. A staggering lack of etiquette, wouldn't you agree? Well, is there something you wanted to know? No, not particularly. I was merely remarking on my faux pas. I have no interest in prying. You are Captain Shaw. That is all I need to know. You know what? That's fair. I cannot blame you for that one. Evening, Shaw. We've been here quite a while, haven't we? Longest I've been on the ice, no doubt. What was your previous record? Nowhere close, not even a month. If you stay this long and make it out... Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean to cast a dark cloud. I see the Chief's gotten into a bit of spat with Mr. Darling. Aye. Hammond's brilliant, but he's adamant to make everything harder on himself. Not that Darling is any better. Starting to miss the low browbeaten heat. Calling this summer feels like a joke. Bundle up, my old man. It only gets colder from here. God, I hate that thought! I've noticed old Kurt's been butting heads with the engineer lately. Not surprised. Mr. Hammond have butted heads with just about everyone so far. That old man ought to be more careful who he speaks to. He's fortunate Kurt is so patient. Let's be fair, Kurt can be as stubborn as the rest of us at times. Oh. Anything happens to me, make sure Junior has my accordion. All I've got to give. Nothing will happen to Grimley. Not while I'm in charge. We'll see. Just make sure he gets it alright. Hang on, what is, Hey, it actually went up! Ooh. It actually went up a notch. I will respect your decision, Captain. Believe me, though, he will only continue to cause issues for me. Not if I can help it. Okay, I think it's time we end the evening. God, I hate doing this. God, I hate doing this. Now we've got 3 people with frostbite. I may have to kill someone. It ain't good. I wish I had more engineers. I'm gonna have to feed the Emperor penguins to the furnace.
That Kurt, he doesn't know what he's on about. Lost in his own little world he is. Must think it's still 30 years ago. Man begged and pleaded to even be here. just to feel important.
Do I, seem afraid of the sled dogs, that is? Hell, are you? No! Have you ever owned a dog as a pet? No. My family does own several cats. You poor people. Yeah, someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die this week. Which sucks. But... And that might literally snowball. I'll be more afraid of those clawed beasties before I fear a little pup. Suppose you're right. Yeah, cats can be a menace. Small group of angry penguins have waddled near the camp. You notice Mr. Gloss and Mr. Gloss studying it closely. Look, dear, Aptonodites. How extraordinary. Astounding. It must be the first sights of their rookery. Can I not just... take a few of those for myself? An emperor penguin waddles into the tent. It's got voice acting! Why does the penguin have voice acting of all people? Making me hiccup! Templeton looks to you confused. Captain? Watches you carefully. Another one! I'm chirping with him. Ridiculous. Because he's superior to everyone. Exactly. Shoo. Watches you carefully. Okay. Now that we've shooed the penguins out of our tent. Just a sec. Captain Light. Yeah, let's go. Good to hear. Extra rations will not come in handy. Extra fuel will come in handy. Because them fish are oily or whatever. Captain, that Hammond has quite the temper on him. He's one to dig in his heels at any opportunity. We have enough time before winter. We should focus on hunting. You've been thinking it over, so I feel I should state my case one more time.
Captain, we need to talk about last week. I'm telling you, we won't last if we don't hunker down for winter, starting next week.
I'll consider it, Hammond.
Good. Don't be listening to that washer old fool.
Captain, a truly urgent request. Well, perhaps not urgent, but well, when inspiration strikes. Collect yourself, Mr. Clark. Right, well, this is the perfect opportunity to write up a proper study on the birds of this region. I asked that some of the science team be allowed to, this week, to write up our findings. That may risk losing us the opportunity to harvest them for as many resources as possible. Trying to survive, not write books. Just a rare opportunity like this comes along, we likely won't see it again. I'm sorry. We need those penguins. Assign crew to hunting the entire colony. 6 whole crew. Alright. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, let's see what they're talking about. Kurt and Mr. Hammond are still at odds, I see. The engineer and the navigator butting heads. That's not a good sign, is it? They're smart men, Doctor. I'm sure they'll reach a peaceful agreement in time. I would hope so. There's no need to worry, this will pass. I wonder how my editor will find my report in its finished state. It was a nightmare getting my plague story published. Only the Daily Appeal was willing to pick it up, and they were hardly the most reputable of papers. You did wonders for their reputation, I understand. Yes, and they're more willing to coast off mine. Not that I mind. People buy the Daily Appeal just for my reports. I prefer that to being drowned out by other voices. Evening. I've been thinking all day about my mother, my father, my sister. Never quite struck me, but there's a chance I'll never see them again, isn't there? Sorry, I shouldn't be bringing up such... We'll get you back, Arthur. Oh, thank you. I appreciate what you're doing, Robert. Captain Shaw. Someone's dying today. 2 Johns, Tashi. Definitely can't having one of my scouts die. So it's Tashi or 2 Johns. You know what? I'm saving Tashi. Should I leave it on a poll? Yeah, it's so hard to decide, yeah. And the problem is, the problems won't end here, because we still got Lefty freezing. Actually, I don't know. Both loyal to Grimly. There's not really much difference between them except the flavor text. Okay, so Tashi's a shady dude. He definitely has a criminal past because he was able to tell that I picked criminal for my background almost immediately. 2 Johns, though, 2 Johns is he's a nice guy. I like him. It is rough. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my gut and say Tashi. I'd like to get to know him better. Those two are bickering again over dinner. Hammond and Kurt? Both of them are talking shite. So I want to talk to them. I know when a punch up is ruined. Oof.
I ain't up my dinner, are ye? You ain't getting a sniff of this. Get running back to your master.
Oof.
Alright, just a bite.
Oh, Hammond's got a soft spot. Pet the doggos. Wait. Did I just glitch out the game? Because I swear I only had 4 fish and I put it in there 6 times. Do I have 2 people left? I do. Let's go. Sent to hunt for the week. Do I have anyone left? No, I don't. Oh well. It's a bit tense these days, isn't it? Not surprised. Time's catching up to us, right? Can't take another week looking at nothing but the ice. Oh, good evening to you, Captain. Apologies for the distraction. I was enjoying a textbook. Anything interesting? This was the first textbook I ever read when entering the field of botany. I'm more than familiar with it, front to back. Still, it's more than beneficial to reacquaint myself with the field of expertise, particularly when I have spent so much time now removed from it. Botany may be my preferred specialty, but I carry with me the experience and well-rounded knowledge to serve many roles. No doubt, the Appleton Company saw that in me. Of course, I do feel somewhat left behind compared to my peers in this environment. Do you know why plant life interests me to such a degree, Captain? Enlighten me. Plant's primary goal is to ensure the continued survival of their species. Yet the plant is stationary, vulnerable. What I find truly impressive is how they have developed to take advantage of their circumstance. They take advantage of the actions of others to ensure their own existence. Take your average apple tree, for instance. Birds come, they feast upon the fruit, and the seeds stored within scatter to the ground, ensuring another will grow. Quite ingenious a system, is it not? A form of life so seemingly simple has outsmarted just about every other species that would otherwise cause it harm. And yet not a single plant can survive out here. You may have a point, Shaw. Perhaps I take in human ingenuity too lightly. Well, I assume this topic is quite a bore for you. I won't keep you any longer, Captain. No, that was pretty nice talk.
I was looking at my contract, Captain. After you and Templeton, I'm next in command. So don't bloody die. I don't want that responsibility.
Better you than Templeton outside. Oh no!
Templeton would love it. Let him have the bloody hat. I want nothing to do with it.
I lost his loyalty, no! Do me a favor, Shaw. If I don't make it back with the rest of you, take care, Grimney. Losing Hunt is one thing, but both of us... I have little control over that, Junior, I'm sorry. Just do whatever you can, please. Whatever you can for him, all I ask. Shaw, you look at me as an old man. Don't mistake me. I know I'm getting up there in years. That was a good talk. It makes sense he's solo. Ha! Okay, I like you. I am a bush. Yes, I don't know why I'm out here. But I'm a father, not a grandfather. Perfectly capable if that's what you're asking. In a way, yes, I suppose that's more pressing than gray hairs. Alright, Robin, I don't mind being seen as the old man. Just so long as I'm not the useless old man. God. Oh, it's gonna be rough. This is gonna be our first death. Yeah, they need hope at a time like this, and I'm about to deliver them a dead body. Love that for me. Wounded. Oh, snap. I didn't... Oh. Two Johns has succumbed to their frostbite. No! Oh my god, that... Oh, that hit to the freaking loyalty is rough! Like 07s to 2 Johns. 07s in chat. God! Soulless mean! Ah! Quiet around here without 2 Johns. He's a lot colder too. He was a good friend, Captain. Great one, actually. 2 Johns. Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. I'm not looking to... My best friend is dead. Johns. Like the character. Guarantee he had always something to say. Can't imagine camp without him. Want to be a lot quieter, that's for certain. Kasha charges into the tent. Captain Templeton! You're out of breath. What is it? It's Kurt and Hammond! They're about to knock each other out! Come quick! She bolts out of the tent. Best see to it, Captain. Drifts over to the commotion near the boiler. Do you have any idea how much you're jumping the gun?
I know how much you bloody want to keep playing in the snow.
Playing? I take my work as seriously as you!
You don't actually believe that, do me? Do ye?
Fine, we'll do things your way. No preparation, no stockpiling. We can all starve to death, but sooner. Great idea.
We're not going to get any more prepped routine around. We need to hunker down. You're just feeling useful. You don't want to stop. You don't care about the lives on the line.
Of course I do. I have the experience on the ice. I know the changes of winter. You're just too stubborn to do anything anywhere but your own.
And when you don't get your way, you make a big song and dance about it. You can't help yourself. You're a bloody glory hound, always looking to be the big man.
Not hard. Sorry you can never be the big man.
Watch it.
This is quickly going to turn ugly. What in the hells is going on here? Kurt and Hammond notice you. Kurt eyes you before scanning the audience that is assembled.
You're going to get us killed, you idiot!
I'm not the only one who agrees with this cause.
Then get them killed. Get yourself killed. I don't care what you do.
You gotta admit, good timing. Bad timing! Someone dies and now we've got this! That's enough, both of you.
You think you can just come marching in the middle of camping?
Marching? Unlike you, it only takes me a few steps, cane and all.
You could have brought this up in private, but nah.
Thank you for the follow, Bunny Buns.
Man like you can't survive without an audience, can ye?
I'm trying to be reasonable, Hammond. This is just like this ship. You're incapable of considering anyone else's point of view. You found me. Welcome into the stream. This is intense right now. Give me a minute.
Everyone else's point of view isn't 10 foot off the ground and still up their own hole.
For such a short man, I thought you'd be above name calling, Hammond.
I told you to watch it.
You're being heartless, Hammond.
Heartless? I'm the one bloody playing it safe.
Kasha turns to you. Captain, aren't you going to do something? The blast startles 2 of Cordell's dogs, who goes jolting across the... No! Max dogs increased to 12! Shit. Okay. That's really bad. Thankfully, it doesn't cross any thresholds, but that's still bad. How are you today? Let me get a break from this freaking argument. How are you, chat? Nice to see you. In fact. Wait, shoot. Uh-oh. Hang on. I forgot to set up that hockey. Whatever.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
It's so hard. It is! My god, these two are... I love this game. This game is getting so good. Yeah, it's nice to see you in my chat, buddy. Also call me Looney, by the way. Call me Looney. Can't believe we lost 2 dogs because of that. Okay. Still, the sudden noise grabs the men's attention and puts stops the fight quick. After the exchange, both men look to each other warily. Their aggressions taken out, the two of them left only with a glow of shame from their actions.
Hells.
That certainly could have gone better. Despite his jovial comment, Kurt is unable to bring a laugh to anyone, including himself. Two of you are going to shake hands and work together this instant. They tentatively shake hands. Two men let out weary sighs, almost in unison. You couldn't hear anything for the past minute, sorry. You're fine. I appreciate you popping into chat. I appreciate you taking your time to find me. This has been intense. And honestly, it's grating on my voice. Like, Hammond, the voice I chose for Hammond, I mean, it's not the best. Leave. You walk away, making your way to your tent. Two men left to wallow in their shame. Good God. Oh, they're actually not coming to the tent? I really thought they would have. Captain, it would appear that that little stunt earlier scared off two of my dogs. I would hope you will have someone assigned to bringing them back. Of course, of course. Two Johns. So sad about the doggos. I'm gonna try and get them back. Perhaps you would consider not firing a gun to break up arguments in the future. I would deem a captain would have better options. Oh, any spare timber? Crew want me to carve up some totems. Totems? Aye, for good fortune on the ice. Don't feel uneasy after what happened. We're out. Captain, find any wood on the ice, you're welcome to use it. Okay. This has been awful. Good God. Just shake it out. Shake it out. You know what? I need that stretch break. Thank you, Bunny Buns. I need that stretch break. Oh, okay. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Woo-hoo! Oh, God. Alright, Tashi. Stones. There you go. Yo, I'm sorry. Cure's freezing? Holy crap, elephant seals are the bomb, Jesus. Wait, how many people do I have freezing? 1, 2. Good God, you just need to be in the medical tent. That's what you need. 3 freezing, 1 with frostbite. Yeah, I can I'll spare 2 of them, yeah. Ingham was great. Thank you. Thank you. I try my best. Okay, you get in there. And who else was it? You get in there. Okay, so I have the 2 of them. The rest of the crew are just demoralized, thankfully. Good God. I'll feed the furnace with a bunch of blubber. Okay, do we even have anyone left to hunt? We do. We have the scouts. I recall the fish being good for food. Or not food. No. Or should I continue to scout the area? I mean, not if we're gonna hunker down for winter. More emperor penguins. Ah, whatever. Need to do some things to get ready for the weekend. We'll definitely lurk. Thank you. Don't know if you can follow the story properly, but you want to know how it goes. I will keep you updated. That is for sure. Okay, he doesn't want to talk. Enough time has passed. Our benefactor may have realized the disaster has occurred. I've known our benefactor for quite some time. Rest assured, they will not be giving up on this expedition. Do they care about the crew or the mission? Those are not mutually exclusive, Captain. I understand your doubts, but I promise you that you will be rewarded. Okay. At camp, you notice Kurt hesitantly approaching Hammond. I should apologize for what happened this morning.
You should, or you want to?
We shouldn't give in to immaturity. We should be bigger. More mature men.
Alright, leave it at that. Not going to starting on you again.
Right. Good.
Aye.
You share a brief silence.
You can be on your way now.
Right. Go. Should have known this would happen. Chief was bound to fly off the handle eventually, eh? Aye. Can't say I felt bad for Mr. Darling anyway.
I was thinking, if I die, the crew's fucked. My work would be wasted if I ended up going under. Captain,
By go, you better keep him alive.
I'm not keen on dying for nothing.
Nothing you do will be in vain.
Better not. I don't ask much, Captain, I ask you that. I trust you better than most on the ice.
I mean, at least they're warming up to me, but Jesus, I've been thinking, Shaw, if this expedition is indeed the end of the line for Kurt Darling, I was wondering how they speak of me when I fail to return. What will the newspapers say? Don't lose faith. Ever the optimist, Captain? Suppose I should think the same, for the crew's sake at least. Funny, isn't it? No matter what you do in your life, you never get to see your own legacy. You've been bothering my dogs for quite some time now. They're having fun. Are you shaken by this morning events? That, I've covered much worse incidents in the city. Yes, but you could return home after that. Grant my dogs a rest. And grant one to yourself as well. Strawberry and Pascal were engaged in a fight this morning, a more serious matter than the usual scrap. Put a stop to it, but this is concerning. The two of them often get along. I would hope not, but you may be right. Stress can affect us all, can it not? I will have to be more gentle with that pair in the coming weeks. Okay. I think I can afford half rations. Okay. Honestly, this is pretty manageable at the moment. Rest in peace, 2 Johns, though. Captain, about what happened last week. Sorry. Keep it lit, Captain. Honestly, this is pretty good. I think I'll risk it one more week. I mean, I don't like risking it for one more week, but I feel I have to. Kashi, you go with Wilsey and a couple of the scientists. That should get us through winter. No requests for the day. Interesting. I've got no one left. It's fine. Just one Emperor Penguin will have to do. Crew have their meal. Dinner shared, stories traded. Summer's winding down. We're hunkering down soon? Most likely. Good. You get close to shore quick. I was designated by a benefactor to be the second officer on this expedition. I'm simply doing my duty. Aye, sure. How much coffee would you drink to make such a difference? I admit I had grown quite dependent on the caffeine. It's a shameful thing. I've often struggled with sleep. No matter how exhausted my body would feel, it often wouldn't come. Best to channel those hours into research, I've always believed. Hammond, a question.
I told you, I'm not getting quoted in your bloody report.
Calm down, it's not about you. You've worked with Mrs. Templeton before, yes?
Regrettably.
Oh, excuse me. Do you happen to know his age? Wasn't listed in the records, and estimating based on his appearance is difficult.
He's younger than he looks. That's all I know. Can't send it.
Alright. Doctor, good evening. Something on your mind? I was curious. You seem awfully quiet after last week's scrap-up. Your visits have been scarce, and you've kept to your own at dinner. Well, I suppose I'm still licking my wounds, proverbially speaking. Last week's incident was something of an embarrassment. Well, I just wanted to check in, see if you were okay. I'll be fine. Just need to settle this damn pride of mine. Thank you, son. Doctor. Oh, you're welcome, I suppose. Hunt season seems to be winding down. It would seem we've likely had a handful more weeks before the wildlife clears up. You ever share your rations with the dogs? They do the hunting after all. It's only right they reap some of the spoils. They have their own rations. I'm sure they'd prefer my cooking to that broth. You may try them. I won't stop you. Captain, there's a matter I wish to bring to your attention. I intend to train one of the crew to handle the kennel in case well, if the worst should occur, I do not wish the crew to be left without a kennel master. Good idea, Colonel. Thank you. I will assure someone suitable is chosen, but we will speak more on this later. Your time of rest, correct? I think I'm just gonna tuck in. I don't want to talk to Bert. Okay, we got a lot of freezing to go around, but we'll be fine because we have those we have them blubbery mudder truckers. No requests today either. Wow, everyone's just shaken by the events, and I don't blame them. Lock. Oh wait. Wait. No. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Reveal my fate. Hang on. Wait. What happened? I accidentally advanced the week without getting the furnace lit to Hang on. Hang on. I didn't do it right. I forgot to literally feed everyone. Yeah, that really just goes to show how tenuous this expedition is. That a single day without proper management. Oh, come on. Give. Thank you. There we go. Get the engineers in on this. Oh, good God. Get me someone in here. Yeah, no, I screwed up. It's fine. We're fine. Oh, you say it's going to get colder from here? Indeed, we've been tracking the dates and we've approached the end of summer. Winter is fast approaching. Yeah, it was just a nightmare, just a nightmare. Shit, it's been cold enough already. Yes, I dread what lies ahead of us. Well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe the weather will hold. It would be a mercy, but I rather doubt that. Mr. Darling, it seems the crew have become curious regarding your family. Oh, is that so? How is your eldest? I recall him beginning to work at the Grand Food while I had one foot out the door. Henry! He's been having a whale of a time. Last I heard, he's been to settle down, start a family. Perhaps he already has. I should speak to him again once we return. Something to look forward to. Captain, I've been looking over the contracts. I feel an update should be made to your own. Your work has far exceeded your pay scale as first mate. Once we return to land, I will arrange it so that you receive Hunt's promised pay in addition to your own. Hunt is still out there if we find him. I believe his actions have long since rendered his contract void. Even if the man is alive, he has forfeited his pay. You needn't worry about that man. Oh. Alright. Yeah, we're closing up for winter tonight.
Losing our equipment dooms us all, your dogs included.
Practical mind. Rather appreciate it.
I thought you'd understand.
Dogs neither. Okay. Okay, let's lock her down. Wait a minute, I forgot to assign a lot of people to tasks. I'm cutting it real close. Captured Shaw, personal log. The crew have settled down for the long winter. It will be many months before the canopy is removed, and further travel across the ice will be a possibility. The crew have been here for quite some time. The winter is long and cold, and carries out in complete darkness. One can lose track of the days. The affair was Yay, we still got the penguins. Let's go, we definitely need that. Oh, thank God I still have crew to assign to this. It didn't progress the week or anything. Oh, but they all get freezing because of that. That's rough. It doesn't... Wait, what? Looney, I can hear you. Yes, what... Cabetta, what happened? What happened? What did I do? Just like one big tent, don't you think? Yeah, I suppose so. Can't hunt on this weather. Wouldn't find anything anyway. So loud out there. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Yes, let's... Alright. Pick requests. Alright. You know what? I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What have I missed? Hammond and Jr. Well, Captain, Sun won't be getting up for a while. Welcome to our new home.
Aye, this canopy ain't pretty, but she'll do us right. Better than being stuck out in that blizzard.
That I believe we can all agree on. It's a strong one, aye. Worse than anyone I've ever seen. We'll have to keep an eye out for rips in the outer canopy. Don't want the heat seeping out.
Or the cold ripping in. You see a single hole, you grab whoever you can and fix it.
We best heed their warnings, Captain. This top lane is old and has clearly seen better days. Captain, I hope you are becoming accustomed to our new setup. It will be some time before we can leave this canopy. 21 weeks. I assume you've been keeping track of the time? It's been 21 weeks since we first set sail. 18 more weeks until rescue, correct? Yes. The winter will be long, but I feel it won't feel it such. Even thoughts can freeze out here. I think the weeks will pass before we know it. Still, you have been in command for quite some time now. It is made for interesting observation, to say the least. And you have been making your judgments, I take it? Templeton flicks through the page. Oh, he's been taking notes! I admit, telling the crew that Hunt had passed did not endear you to the sailors. They remained skeptical. But I was the one who recommended that course of action, and I still believe it was the best of our options. And you'll admit, yes, if need be. I am disappointed by your refusal to take action against Stoke and his music. Leaving the room for such open disrespect to your authority, you now look weak and ineffectual. You're better weak than a tyrant. I'm not here to abuse authority. Not abuse, enforce. I must commend you for your actions during the incident with the leopard seal. Your cool head and preparedness meant we were able to avoid disaster. Kudos. It will be a long time before the winter clears. But when it does, we will be closing in on our rescue point, which is also the last lone location of the Viscount, if you may recall. I wonder if Hunt was still headed in that direction. Hunt? No, I doubt that. The man had little faith in the expedition. Wonder. You still hope to find the Viscount? No matter, we've spoken enough. We best get back to work. We've been taking notes. Guess we can call the crew for dinner. You can choose who to spend your evening with. Oh, shoot. Repair a hole in the canopy. I think I will have to get anyone I can in here. Frostbite, yeah. I cannot lose an engineer. Freezing, freezing, freezing. Dead. Hang on. I need to ensure both are in here. Okay. And to rest. Oh yeah, you're already doing that. Oh, God. Scouting post. Can I really? At a time like this? Can I really send people on scouting? No, 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 no. Okay. Definitely need to get that up.
How's the moss doing?
Overstimulated, bored, cramped. They will grow used to it in time. What's the state of the boiler?
Cramped, but it works. Nobody's dying.
Good to hear.
Thought I heard that one howling through the night.
Stanberry? I doubt that. Stanberry is remarkably well behaved.
No bar for those animals.
Better behaved than most of this crew.
Again, no bar.
Okay, I don't want anyone dying. Oh, okay. So assign crew first. Wait. I can't add anyone else? Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, someone's gonna die again. I've had it. I've had enough. Night after night, week after week, those salters. Isaac, decorum, please. Apologies, but I cannot take their presence any longer. Loud, disruptive, and they leave there after dinner. I just want some peace and privacy. Is that too much to ask? Captain, I implore you that you relocate me from another tent. Anywhere else, as long as it's away from them. We are a crew. Learn? Captain, please! Captain Shaw is right. We are all working together. Little professional conduct will go a long way, Mr. Isaac. Right. Apologies. Captain, hate to do this, but you mind moving me to a new spot? It's getting awfully cold and the old bones are starting to crack. Not owed special treatment, but I'd like to be moved closer to the boiler. Yeah, I don't want you freezing.
Thank you, Captain. Winter's been harsh.
Captain, do you mind if I move to a different tent? Worried about the boiler? Like to be on hand in case of emergency? Oh, Templeton. Need to do something about Arthur. Arthur? Doctor. Right, yes. Dr. Nutley. Wasn't aware Dr. Nutley was proving an issue. Isn't. Since Winter started, he seems unwell. Think the pressure's starting to get to him. Surprised to see you coming to us with the issue. I didn't take you to show concern to a high-class landborn. He's a good lad. Means well. Besides, he's part of the crew. Hunt picked him out. Well, it's no secret that the good doctor carries a nervous temperament. Do you think it's beginning to affect his own health? I'm not alone. Junior, Belford, and Darling all think so too. It's quite noticeable. As far, yes, but the stress of building isn't not. Poor doctor may have reached his boiling point. Better sooner than late to talking to him. Lad's barely hanging in there. Captain Templeton, I heard through the grapevine our good doctor was having a spot of bother. Indeed, you may just be able to help. You know the boy well, don't you? I should say so. How long have we been on the ice together now? Then you may just be the right man for the job. We're concerned by the doctor's temperament. He's showing down in his work and may threaten stopping altogether. Well, his own health comes above his work, wouldn't you agree? Both are a matter of grave importance. You will speak to him then? I'm afraid that might be beyond me, Richard. Oh, excuse me. Right, you are, Robin, but not just that. Spoken to the lad quite a bit, but I've never made it through the war. Tough nut to crack. Might not have the right disposition for it. Be soft, I say. Excuse me? Treat him too softly. The young man's a doctor. He does not need to be handled with gloves. What he needs is someone to remind him of the duty behind his role. No sugared words. The boy's temperament is hanging on by a thread. Anyone short to reproach with a saw? You said it yourself. The gentle method proves ineffective. I said no such thing. No arguing this. Yeah, understood. I suppose what presents itself in the moment is best. Yes, no good playing with hypotheticals, is there? I trust your judgment, Captain. Best leave the talk until after dinner. No need to interrupt his work further. Please let me know how you fare, Captain. Best of luck. Shoot, I didn't think the medical, maybe... Oh, they're free now. Oh, thank God. Beds were free. Bruh. Wait a minute, are you the... Oh, you're just freezing. Okay, good. If only I had 2 Johns, man. Nah, if I had 2 Johns, we would have been dead. Or I'll run out of food. Don't have enough people to repair the hull. Ah, Captain. Is there an issue? I hope not. It's time to evaluate your work thus far. Oh, right. Captain, must apologize. There's no need to apologize, Doctor. But there is. I know I'm not what you would have asked for in a ship, Doctor. I'm nervous, my mind is often scattered. The sight of blood makes me faint. Hardly qualities of befitting a surgeon, are they? You're a fine surgeon nonetheless. Captain, there's something I must confess. The reason Hunt took me on against all other candidates, well, because of my father. Your father? Yes. Well, you see, my father was Hunt's barber. Quite friendly and well. My father called in a favor. Knew that for certain? Well, not for certain, but it's quite clear. My father, so proud when I took on the expedition, believed it could finally toughen this boy up. He was obsessed with that. No matter what I did for him, it would always come back to how tough I was, or wasn't. But you can see how well that's worked, haven't you? That all? You can't bear to face your father? No, that's not all it is. None of the crew have been quite kind to me, too kind. It's whether it's harsh words from Templeton, pats on the back from Kurt. Their eyes are all the same when they look at me. A burden, a mouth to feed. You're no burden, you're the only doctor. Have no doctor, it's better to have a poor one, Captain. I've tried, but I have to accept it. My cowardice leaves me a drain on the crew's resources. Selfishly so. Perhaps it's better of me to... Nutley, stop this. You're talking nonsense. Right. You're right. I suppose I've been acting foolish. Now isn't the time to lose my nerves. What remained of them. I'm sorry for worrying you, Captain. Nutley walks off, making his way back to his tent. Clearly, much is on the doctor's mind. I sure hope this refreshes. Please, can I get someone else in the medbay? Which one is dying? Cavity is dying. Oh, man. Why are you so pressed up against that lamp? I don't need. It's too dark for anything like that. Mr. Gnome, aren't you? Whatever that is. Not long now. We can hope. Rest in peace, Cavity. Good God. Cavity. Must be the smart one. Go carry me when I'm drunk now. Cavity had more sense than just about anyone I've met. I can't believe this happened to him. Always keep the other sails right. Especially Two Johns. Tucker. Back with Two Johns at least. Oh, God. Oh, they added dialogue for that. That's so sweet, but at the same time, so awful. He's on the stove. Oh, I didn't know you could actually view this. Ah, Ron, you bastard. I'm in mourning, man. I just lost another member of the crew. Hello, how are you? Okay, Captain Templeton. Mr. Higgs. Perfect timing for a fart. You know what? You're not the only one that's done that today. I lost another crew member today, and Soulless Mean actually did the exact same thing. Call me Tucker. Mr. Higgs is fine. Is that something you require? Must be nerve-wracking in here all day. Well, I'd say day. Can't tell what time it is anymore. Suppose not, but must fry your head, Captain, doesn't it? What, Templeton? It will be quite the bother, yes. I bet. Mr. Tucker. Ah, Higgs, Mr. Higgs. You did it on accident. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. This game is rough. Did you come here with a request or not? The days barely exist anymore. Nothing to do around here, but pass the hours. So, you have nothing to request? Nah. You've simply come here to make idle chatter? Aye, nothing better to do. Aye. Captain? Yeah, go play cards with the others. Be the 50th game this week, Captain. But I'll not keep you from your work any longer. Captain, it seems the winter is beginning to take its toll on the crew. We should take great care to ensure their minds are active. They'll have a good deal of winter to work through. Of course there's another hole in the canopy. When is there not another hole in the canopy? Actually, no. I hate to do it. Yes, thank God, we need this. They're probably all going to get frostbite. But what can I do? What type of game is this? This is a game about a failed Arctic expedition. It's a survival resource management type of game. And honestly, really story-rich. And good God, I am having a rough go at it. Which one of you was dying? Oh no, it's just you're malnourished. I don't have enough free hands for that. Double tent is a good idea if you're able to secure the big tent properly. Yeah, especially against this winter. Honestly, I'm just about done. I'm exhausted. I'm done. This game is exhausting, man. It's like Dark and Darker. Not Dark and Darker, Darkest Dungeon. But, like, you care for the characters in more than a mechanical sense. Because, like, each of these characters, they have their own everything, really. Their own ups, their own downs. Try RimWorld, then. No, I've seen footage of RimWorld. It's not the same. You can literally talk to every single person in this game, and they have their own dialogues with other crew members. Yeah, Cometa's been here for most of the stream. She knows. It's been tough. It has been tough, man. Oh. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do next stream because, like, I'm literally out of food, I'm out of wood for fuel, I'm out of decorum, morale. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this game. You can add a mod for the conversation part. I don't know, I just don't think it'd be the same. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and raid out. It's interesting to see a smaller perspective of, yeah. Okay. Copy the raid message. And I appreciate all of you showing up and lurking and having fun. God, I'm exhausted. Have a great time, y'all.